Today we're talking to St Albans City manager Ian Allinson at Clarence Park, where the Saints have suffered their first home National League South defeat of the season, gone down 3-2 at home to Gloucester City. Quite a few incidents in the game, Ian. It turned undoubtedly when Gloucester retook the lead with a penalty. We just had a look at it on the video. Ben Hurd sent off for handball. What do you think of it now?
I've just seen it, and you've just showed me there, David. And as we've said before, you know, Ben's trying to block the ball. Yeah, it's hit his hand. Yeah, okay, it's a penalty, but it's never a red card to me. And I've had two this year, exactly the same. And you know, it's just sad, really, because the players were outstanding. For me, that was our best performance of the season today. And we've come away with nothing, and with 10 men for 35 minutes again. And we took the game to Gloucester, and we were very unfortunate not to get something out of it. We've just been undone on a set piece again late on, but you know, we were lacking a few bodies in terms of the defensive side of it.
We maybe could have been ahead inside 20 seconds, but Sean Lucian for some reason decided not to shoot when he had a good chance. After that, we went one behind in 3 minutes and Gloucester looked good, but then we came into the half and I thought we looked quite good getting towards half time.
Yeah, I felt we dominated the last 20-25 minutes of the half, really, and played some really good football. We passed it, we moved it, and everything was really good. I just think, again, for 5-10 minutes of the second half, we didn't really start sharp enough, a bit like at Concord last week, but unfortunately we've been done with the decision from the referee. It's a handball. The thing is with it, and you know, this is where people from the FA and people who make these rules and regulations, that is not a deliberate handball. That is a handball, if you want to say it. The lads tried to block it. It's hit his hand, okay, give a penalty, but now we have a triple whammy now because they've taken the penalty, they've scored the penalty. Ben gets sent off, leaves us with 10 men for 35 minutes, and now he misses a game because of a suspension. And you try and talk to the officials afterwards, and they don't want to know. So it's embarrassing. No one tells you the rules properly. You know, for me, a handball is tipping it over the bar, stopping a deliberate goal. That is no way stopping a deliberate goal.
On the plus point, as you mentioned there, the latter stages of the game, we did take the game to them, and we got level with Tom Gardner. And if there was one side going to go on and win it, it looked like it was going to be us.
Yeah, as I said there, I felt the players were outstanding. You know, the work ethic, the commitment. With 10 men, and we just kept leaving ourselves a little bit exposed at the back, which we expected, you know, trying to chase the game like we was, but we had nothing to lose. We were down to 10 men, we was 2-1 down, so let's have a go. And I thought the players were outstanding. The commitment, the work rate, as I said, yeah, the work ethic, they went about it, still tried to play good football, scored a great equaliser. It's just unfortunate we couldn't hang on there, we got undone from a set piece again. As I said, yeah, we got a couple of, you know, a bit short in terms of, you know, taking Ben Hurd off and taking Kieran Louis off and David Noble off, just left us a little bit short on set pieces, and we got undone. To be fair, the fellas attacked it really well. It was good quality balling, and just a shame we couldn't have got something out of it.
Well, taking the penalty out of it, both the first and third Gloucester goals today were from set pieces, and the goal which undid us at Braintree, of course, was a set piece.
Yeah, but that's 7 games, isn't it? 8 games now we've had, and you know, that's only 3 goals we consider. So we've got to go and work on it. We have to go and work again on Tuesday night. And make sure that we're marking the areas correctly. We're just not doing the job correctly at the moment. We're not blocking the runs. We're letting people get runs on us. And as you see today, 2 goals today, 2 free headers, and they've punished us for it. So, you know, we have to go and work on that on Tuesday and Thursday. But you know, they're things that we can work on. You know, some of the stuff there. You know, and for me, it was a good game. We've got a big crowd here today, and that game's been ruined by one decision for me, really.
It's only got a big crowd. Our lot were quite quiet, but the Gloucester supporters I thought were superb.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think our lot, we need to obviously, you know, get them going by scoring goals and creating stuff. But their supporters were fantastic from the first whistle. So, but you know, we have to wipe ourselves down. We said the other day, you know, if somebody to give me 18 points after 8 games, we've got to snap your hands off for it. So, you know, we've got to pick ourselves up. For me, the work rate was there today, which was fantastic. The quality of football we played was outstanding at times. We just need to go and score some more goals and make sure we, you know, defend a little bit better on set pieces.
Reece Morrell-Williamson not in the squad today?
No, he's got a slight groin strain, so it was silly not to play him, because obviously we just set him back. He wasn't fit, so we can't do nothing about that. So we have to just wait and see where we are next week with him.
And looking at the side that did play, one forward comes in, one goes out. Merson and Walker seem to be vying for that place week in, week out.
Yeah, it's just trying to keep them on their toes, really, the pair of them. I mean, you know, there will be some games where we're playing both up front, so you know, it's just trying to keep them on their toes. You know, Charlie's come in and got a couple of goals. Merce got 3 goals, and he picked up a slight hamstring problem. So we've managed to nurse him back to full fitness. Now we've got to go and get some games, and it might be that we go with both of them up front at certain times. And you know, young Kingsley came on in the last 15 minutes there and looked a really good prospect. we got the goal from the way he moved in the box, the way he turned, and a couple of strong challenges he put in there. So everything's really positive. As I say, it's just, you know, we've been undone today by one decision, and it's a shame because, you know, the players didn't deserve that today. But as I said, we have to accept it, wipe ourselves down, and we go again.
It certainly was a lot more encouraging than the Braintree performance.
Well, I don't think we could get much worse than that. So it's, as I say, it was difficult, as I said, because last week we had 2 games in 3 days. I think the heat just cost us a little bit, and being top of the table, teams, as we said, you know, will raise their game against us. So, you know, we have to pick ourselves up now. But there was lots more positives today. I was really pleased today. You know, and though we haven't picked any points up, I was really pleased with the way I went about this business. We worked really, really hard. We closed people down. I'm just a little bit disappointed with the way we started the second half, but we have to take that on the chin and start again.
2 successive defeats, 1 a bounce back. We've now got 2 successive host games, Eastbourne Borough and East Throat United, who have started the season very well.
I think it's haven't, David. Eastbourne and haven't. So yeah, we know that, but you know, both teams are, you know, doing really well. Both have had good wins today, so both are really flying at the moment. So where we had our good spell at the start of the season, they're having their good spell now. So it's going to be tough games. And we said all along, there is no easy games in this league. Even when you play the teams near the bottom, you see Whitehawk have gone and picked up another point today. So we have to wipe ourselves down, as we say. You know, we have to look and take each game as it comes. We know there's going to be some ups and downs this season, and we just got to make sure that we keep doing the right things. Players work like they work today, then, you know, we'll be fine. You know, we'll win more games than we'll lose. But we've just got to nullify the set pieces in terms of conceding goals. And you need a little bit of luck in football. And you need, you know, a little bit to rub you right way, you know, for yourself. We haven't had a penalty this season. You know, we're 8 games already, and yet we've had 2 penalties given against us and 2 players sent off, and both are debatable whether they're sendings off at the end of the day. Okay, give a penalty, but please don't send people off, because I just think that's a cheap way of sending people off and making them miss games, and just disrupts everything. You know, there's a lot of people come here today, and a lot of people have paid a lot of money, and the game gets ruined because of one stupid decision, which for me isn't a sending off. And I'll still say that if I went to the FA, I'd still say to the FA that's not a sending off, and that's me telling everybody there that's a yellow card at the most, if a yellow card, because it's not a deliberate handball. He's tried to block a shot, and unfortunately, you know, we've been punished for it. And as I say, we get a suspension, we get a penalty, and we go down to 10 men, and there's not a lot we can do about that.
It's like the start of last season, isn't it? We got hit with a rash of sendings off, but this season's ones, as you say, they are extremely harsh. And when you're working with a small squad to start with, you don't need problems like this.
Well, you don't, but as I said, just use common sense, you know. And I've not seen common sense from the official today, and I didn't see the common sense when we played Millstone. Common sense is it's not a red card for me. You know, you can play the rules, and you can say the rules is a red card. For me, it's not a red card. As I said all along, it's got to be deliberate handball. That's not a deliberate handball. Deliberate handball is when you punch the ball over the bar or around the post, or you stand on the line and stop it. For me, that wasn't a deliberate handball. Ben has tried to block the shot. It's hit his hand. Okay, fine, give a penalty. Not a problem. Please don't send him off. Give me a yellow card, but please don't send him off. Because that, for me, just ruins the game. It ruins it for a lot of people who's paid a lot of money to come here today. And then we lose him for another game. So that's disappointing.
The transfer deadline kicked in a couple of days ago. It doesn't affect us at this level. Any moves in that fit area?
We're still looking to try and bring maybe 1 or 2 in, but I mean, it's not important at the moment. We've got a spare week this week now. We just need to make sure we pick 1 or 2 little niggles up today. So we just need to make sure that we get them cleared up by next weekend. Then we've got 2 games in 5 days, as we said there, and then we've got FA Cup. So let's just see where we are going into the FA Cup weekend.
I guess you'd just like a home draw?
I'd like a home draw, yeah. It'd be great if we could get a home draw, but you know, we've got to take it as it is. As we've said, we're never going to get any easy games in this league, whether it's FA Cup or whatever it is. So we'll take what we get. We plan and prepare correctly, and hopefully the rub of the green goes our way this time.
Lovely, thanks so much, Ian. Just a reminder, Saints next in action on next Saturday, the 9th of September, when Eastbourne Borough are the visitors to Clarence Park, and as Ian said, on Tuesday after that, Havant and Waterlooville are our visitors.